Welcome everyone. Today we're racing on Nikita Mazepin's favourite track, Suzuka. And as you can see, we're starting dead last, right next to Donuts with 4 Zs. And off we go. We're going to be very careful, very cautious. We don't want to get into any accidents early on. So we're keeping off the racing line. Coming through the first corner, we managed to stay alive. And we're just going cautiously around the second corner. Coming up to the S's there, a little bit of argy-bargy, and then we get punted from behind. And by the time we make it back onto the track, we're 17th. We'll carry on going around the S's. Luckily, the pack is still very tight, so we make some quick progress. Up to 12th now. And we're going to go around Kevin Nell, around Dunlop Curve, so up to 11th. Coming up to Degner 1, round the outside of Maria Torres. Irika has a moment there, and then we go around the outside of them, and we're up into 9th position. 130R then. Just trying to keep it steady. We're not going to push our way through yet. There's no space for us to come through. Donuts is sliding around a little bit. We're going to give him a little bit of a nudge. Boost nudge, you could say. And we're coming down to Spoon Curve. Donuts going really wide there, and we're going to take the 8th position, but then we run really wide, and as a result he's going to have the better run on the back straight. We try to squeeze him, but he's having absolutely none of it and just breezes past. It goes wide again and we regain 7th position. Tap man up ahead, and we're just going to give him a little nudge by accident. We're both alright, and we carry on going onto the main straight. He's going semi-defensive. And then he opens a space up for us and lets us through the inside. Top man, up to 6th position, coming around the first 2 curves. He's still very close, as you can see on the radar, so we're just trying to stay ahead, not make any mistakes. Keep the position that we've just gained. Go a little bit sideways there. He's being patient. As we come up Dunlop Curve. Onto Degner 1. And we just dip one wheel onto the gravel there. But it seems that he's done the same thing, because the gap opens up to 1.4 seconds now. And we're just going to zip it forward. Nate Dogg, the driver. Nate Dogg's driver. Up ahead. We're trying to chase him down. And by this point, we're about 1.7 seconds behind him. Coming onto the chicane. And he seems to make some sort of colossal mistake. Run straight into the barrier. And as a result of that, we're right on him now. We're going to get the slipstream again coming down the main straight. He's going to stay on the left. And then he's going to nudge us a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. And then he runs completely wide. And hands us 5th position. He is still very close. So we're just trying to not make any mistakes again. Keep it tidy around the S's. Then we have a bit of a moment around Dunlop Curve, and he just sticks his nose in there on the left. We give him the space, but he doesn't decide to go for the move yet. He tries to go around the outside at Degner 1, but we close him off and secure our 5th position. The driver there in 4th position having a bit of a moment himself, and in fact we gain 2 positions there around Degner 1 and 2. Coming round the hairpin, the gap opens up to 2 seconds between us and Nate Dogg's driver. A little bit later on in the race, at the end of lap 5, we come up to some back markers down the back straight. And then through absolutely no fault of my own, we end up in this massive accident, which sends us spinning. And as a result of that, Nate the driver actually regains 4th position. So now we're having to chase him down again. He's very determined to get through the back markers, as you can see. Weaving his way around. We get a better run out of Dunlop Curve, and we're starting to close the gap now. Not going to go for the move just yet. Just going to try and stick behind him, find an opening. Again, we're having to hold back a little bit because we don't want to go for the move here. There's no space. Onto the hairpin. He goes very wide, opens up the space, and we're back into 4th position. Third position now, 14 seconds ahead of us. So there's a lot of work to do, and we've got about 3.5 laps to try and catch him up. It's looking quite unlikely. Skipping to lap 7. Third position now about 7 seconds ahead of us. We're really pushing, trying to catch him up. As you can see on the radar there, got some back markers coming up. Have to get through them as quick as we can and minimize loss of time. Jumping to the end of the race, 3rd place now, only 2.5 seconds behind. We're still battling against back markers, and I think had it been not for the accident we had in the first lap, we may have even had a podium finish. But that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please do subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.